Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Again, this is not cooperating there completely, and neither are you. All right, you are. Okay, well, that's good. You're cooperating there. You're cooperating there. Now, how about you cooperate and come alive? There we are. All right, there is your warm-up taking place at the moment. You see low there with a 28.956. Eiselman right now, or Eichelman there. Ours with a 29.513. Sage Greco out there with a 29.526. Chase Dillon lay down a 30.194. Currently not on track, but Sage Greco out there running that Arby's machine here tonight. Got him out at 28.922. Everybody's ready for some great racing action. We get set to rock and roll here tonight from Texas Motor Speedway. We got just a few moments left of warm-up before we get into the main event here tonight. There you see Bobby Watson, that Ninja Turtles number 37. Yeah, it looks like we got about 9 drivers ready to take the field here tonight, so a small group. Wishing we could have more. I see Matt Mars and Bobby Watts, the only ones out on track right now, as warm-up should be coming to a close here shortly. Matt Mars out of Louisville, Tennessee. Bobby Watts there out of somewhere, currently 6th right now. Or 6th fastest here in warm-up. And you want to work down that back straight away. Here we go, your starting grid. As it comes up, it's going to be Adam Lowe out there in front, taking that pole position. Chase Silla starting on the outside of row number 1. They're in second, driving that car number 26. Row number 2 on that inside lane, going to be in third position, the 5 of Ryan Peters. The 03, Jeremy Eshelman there to his outside in fourth. Row number 3 on the inside, starting in 5th tonight from Mach 10 Motorsports. That's going to be the 023 of Uncle Tank. Starting there on the outside of row number 3 is Bobby Watts, driving at number 37, TJ Mutant Ninja Turtles. And there on the inside, row number 4, starting in 4th, going to be the 34 of Matt Mars. The outside there of James Abaugh, driving at number 88, starting there on the outside of row number 4 in 8th. And rounding out your field tonight, starting in 9th and most likely going to work his way up through the field, Sage Greco and that number 17. So as we watch the race here tonight, keep an eye on that number 17 machine. Yes, he's starting in 9th, but I can guarantee you that will not be where he ends his night, as he is a strong competitor here in the John Dubai Cup Series. They head down here in the corner 3 and 4, getting ready for the start of the race. Yeah, we have everything coming on board here so you can see exactly where everybody is. Coming there around corner number 3 and 4 at 58, Adam Lowe out there in front. Green flag is out down there in the corner. Number 1 as they head there. Adam Lowe, great start there as they head on down there. Chase Dilla under fire there from Jeremy Esselman as he works down there on the inside through 1 and 2. Down there way on the inside is Ryan Peters in that number 5. 75 laps the distance here tonight around Texas as they come storming there through turn 3 and 4. Chase Silla gets back up there in the second where he started, running that higher line through 3 and 4, trying to keep that momentum and that speed up. But does it cost at the tire's expense? That is yet to be seen here, as the night's just young and barely started here this Wednesday evening. And I'm sure a few of you that might have been catching the show might be wondering what happened to Coast tonight. That I am sorry about. I wanted to be there. Just unfortunate, my grandfather ended up in the hospital, and I had to go spend some time with him. But we are here for the FMA John Dubai Cup for sure here tonight. As they head on out through the front stretch down here in the corner number 3 and 4. Adam Lowe is there in front. Chase Dilla there second. Jeremy Eshelman there in third. Ryan Peters fourth. Bobby Watson fifth. Matt Mars there in sixth. Uncle Tank in 7th, Sage Greco there 8th, James Abaugh right now in 9th. And there we said, as we were getting underway, keep an eye on that number 17 of Sage Greco, as he has got 2 spots already here just 4 laps into this race. And slowly going to move his way up through that field as the night goes on. AZ Chase Dilla chasing down. Adam Lowe out there in front. Out of Chesterfield, Michigan, currently running first as Chase is there on his back bumper. Eshelman doing a great job there in third with Ryan Peters. In fourth, Chase Dilla looking to the outside of Adam Lowe, coming down there in the corner number 1. Chase Dilla doing a great job up there on that outside line. Well, I should say mid to outside line as they come there off turn number 2. Adam Lowe got to fall back in line, possibly behind Chase Dilla. Now you see most of the cars there running that mid to higher line. Well, take it back. We are seeing a bunch of them running that low line. See kind of where Sage Greco is, as some call the king, down there on the inside of corner 1 and 2. So he is running down there on that lower line behind that, below that kind of deep crack you see rolling through the corner. That real dark line as you're on board there with Sage Greco. Down there in the corner number 3. You see that line that I was talking about there through 3 and 4. He's down below that crack line. And then as it comes up off the corner. He is now in the 6th. Something happened here to Chase, as Chase ended up sliding clear back in the 7th position. He's now battling there with James Abaugh possibly to work there to keep a hold of 7th position, as James Abaugh now rolled down there underneath Chase Dilla. Jeremy Eshelman up there in 2nd. He's chasing down Adam Lowe as he's all over that back bumper down there through the front stretch in the corner number 1 and 2. Looking to that higher line like Chase Dilla was. Now they work there out of 2. Who's it going to be? Ford or Chevy? As we got them battling down through the front stretch. Here in the corner 3 and 4. Jeremy Eshelman there and Adam Lowe working together off the corner. Who's it going to be to the line? It's looking like it's the 03 of Eshelman getting credit with that lap. Down there in the 1 and 2. Eshelman out of Greensburg, PA. Battling there to the outside of Adam Lowe. Adam Lowe now falls back in line in 2nd. Brian Peters back here 3rd. Bobby Watts back here in 4th. But is there, got Matt Mars right there. No look now, but here comes Sage Greco up there through that pack as well. As you see this pack of 5, 6 drivers there. Rolling about mid-pack. As we said, we got 9 drivers here tonight. Uncle Tank rolling there in the 9, there in the 023. Chase Dilla in the 26, just trying to stay with the pack. Looks like he might have got loose and tapped that right front. I think that might be where he lost some of his momentum that was keeping him up there towards the front. As you can see that damage on the right front of that machine as he comes there off the corner, and he's got damage down the right side as well. So I'm going to say Chase Dilla pancaked the wall at some point here. Not sure off of which corner, but he definitely made friends with a wall somewhere. As they work there off turn 2, down there into the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 goes Adam Lowe, following Jeremy Eshelman, who's leading the race. Ryan Peters back here in that solid nuts machine in 3rd. There's Sage Greco up to 4th. Matt Mars back here in 5th. He was up against that outside wall there just a moment ago, working there through turn 1 and 2. Slide. Whoa, hang on to it, Matt. Matt does a little dirt track drifting off of turn number 2. Sliding it around there on that bottom. Now off turn number 4. He's going to try to keep it underneath him. Looks like he's got a loose race car at the moment there in that number 34. Matt Mars working underneath 37 of Bobby Watts. Now they work there through turn number 2. Got to really watch at number 34 right now. It's looking like it wants to step out a little bit. Now he gathers it back in there. Chase Dilla back here in 7th. Running that number 26 Home Depot machine. I believe that was the rookie paint for Tony Stewart in his rookie year of NASCAR. Hence the rookie stripes there on the back bumper of the car. Tell you what, Brian Peters come there off corner number 2. Down into 3 and 4, running 3rd with Adam Lowe out there in 2nd and Jeremy Eshelman out front. As always, great looking wraps on these machines as they go around Texas here tonight. Wraps by Matt there on that number 34. Love the colors on that. Bright and vibrant. Bobby Watts back there. Great looking Ninja Turtles machine as well. And watch them come down through the back stretch there through 3 and 4. Uncle Tank there in 8. Now you see James LaFaw there in the 88 on that top side, just trying to stay with everybody. Don't want to lose too much ground, but everybody's staying for the most part together except for these couple up here at the front. Eshelman and Lowe, they're just kind of plowing ahead here. They got Peters there in 3rd, Sage Greco in 4th, Matt Mars in 5th. Your top 5 there as they roll along tonight. Any questions or anything that I might be able to help answer here on the stream, let me know. And we will definitely try to work it out here. And we see Adam Lowe there in 2nd, Sage Greco 3rd, Brian Peters 4th, Matt Mars there 5th, Bobby Watts 6th, Chase Zilla there 7th. Uncle Tank down there to the inside. Chase Zilla trying to overtake that position. Chase might have some problems there with the damage on that machine. A lonely Pontiac out there. There you see Adam Lowe there in 2nd. There comes Sage Greco. Ryan Peters 4th, Matt Mars 5th. I find it interesting with these wrap shops. They definitely do a great job trying to get these cars to look right. There is only one model here in iRacing, which is unfortunately the Chevrolet, but you see the wrap designers do a great job trying to bring it into the looks of other machines, like you see there with the Pontiac Grand Prix on the 26 machine there. Chase Zilla. James LaFaw there in 9th. I know there's a couple Fords there. The Chevy Impala, Chevy Monte Carlo, Ford Fusion, another Ford Fusion. Thought I saw a Ford Taurus somewhere. Yeah, Adam Lowe driving that Ford Taurus. Down through that back straight away. They said Greco there in the 3rd as he got around Brian Peters. That's like we said, keep an eye on that 17 as Sage Greco. He slowly, methodically works his way through the field. Now you see him getting up there to the bumper of Adam Lowe. Working there on the bottom of the speedway, up off the top. Through the backstretch into corner number 3, the RB17 machine. See if we can get another look at the back of that. It says I raced for something. Oh, I raced for free tries. Okay. Let's say, Sprinkle, you're on board with him working down there off of turn number 2. Down that back straightaway. And he's right there on the bumper of Adam Lowe. Adam Lowe, now you're on board with him out of Chesterfield, Michigan. Currently running 2nd, but has a mere full of Sage Greco. As you see Greco working there to his inside down there in the corner number 1. They're side by side now trying to find their way off the corner. Jeremy Eshelman there in the front, up there on top. Sage Greco, Adam Lowe. Ryan Peters there for it. Matt Mars there in the 5th. Bobby Watts there 6th. Uncle Tank in 7th. James LaFaw in 8th. Chase Zilla back here in 9th. Really starting to struggle now, it seems. They're in the 26 with that front end damage. Causing some issues there on the right side of that machine. There very well could be some wheel alignment issues on that 26, giving it a little bit harder to handle drivability here tonight. We'll see if we can get that straightened away here as the race goes on, but he's once again in that outside wall. Bring it down there, and he slides it on through turn 3 and 4. Doing it again to kind of hang on to it. As Jeremy Eshelman's out there in front, and there you see Sage Greco closing in on him. Adam Lowe was there in second. And you can kind of see the field starting to get gapped out a little bit here. As James Aflaw getting a little loose, coming there off turn number 2. Chase Zilla getting it back under control again. Down here through turn 3 and 4. Back up there against that outside wall. Gotta be careful coming off, and he gets into that outside wall once again, coming off a 4. I don't think the turn 4 wall and Chase are getting along here tonight. They want him rolling through the backstretch down into corner 3 and 4. Jeremy Eshelman out there in front. Sage Greco there second. Adam Lowe third. Ryan Peters fourth. As the group rolls down here, see if we can look at it here. Come on, you. Do what I need you to do. Hey, one roll there out of Chesterfield, Michigan. Adam Lowe. There you see Jeremy Eshelman with Sage Greco there on a back bumper. See if I can get the points up here. For us to go over real fast as everything's going on. Looks like Ryan Peters is your race, or I'm sorry, your series leader right now with 175 points. Sage Greco in second with 172. Peters with 1 win, Sage Greco with 2. Chase Matchko third in points with 159. Adam Lowe fifth in points. Justin Spillman in the fourth. I don't know if I see Spillman out there tonight. I thought maybe we would, but I didn't see. I could be wrong. No, I do not see Spillman out there tonight. Out there in the number 41 normally. Oh, hopefully he's okay. Everything all right with Spillman. There you go, rolling on down off the corner. Ryan Peters there in a fourth. Matt Mars there fifth. Uncle Tank in sixth back there. Chase Silva in the pit here at lap number 32. They roll it off. Jeremy Eshelman there in second. Sage Greco out there in front. Adam Lowe in third. Ryan Peters there fourth. Matt Mars in fifth. They roll down there off of the corner. Looking there at Matt Maher, having damage there on the front of his machine. Jeremy Eshelman out there in the front. Adam Lowe there as Sage Greco battles on out there. Closing in here to halfway little by little. Hey, working on out through there. Great job by these drivers. Lap 39. Over halfway here down that back straightaway. Well, you see these leaders battle it out here. Sage Greco in third. Right there behind Jeremy Eshelman. Adam Lowe got a nice grip of speed there. Working it now out of turn number 4. And off, down, out of turn number 4 they go. You see a few more hit pit road. Ryan Peters, Bobby Watts, James Applaud down on pit road. Matt Mars, he was on pit road here just a little bit ago at lap 33. Chase Zilla came in at lap 31. And we see, there comes the 03. Oh no, he's skating in the pit road there. Had to back up a little bit. That's going to cost him some time on pit road. As Jeremy Eshelman gets it back underway there. Then they come back down here out at the backstretch. You're watching Adam Lowe and Sage Greco. Uncle Tank now in third right there. Still has yet to pit. A little bit wavy down through that back straightaway. Sage Greco working around as Adam Lowe comes to pit road. Eshelman's in his pit box. Down there off of corner number 2 down that back straightaway. Goes Sage Greco. Sage Greco possibly looking at pit road here within the next couple laps. And he comes around, comes off a turn of 4. Going to take it another time around. Uncle Tank, though, he's not. He's coming to pit road this time in that 023. Down there on the pit road, he'll come. Adam Lowe exits pit road. Down there, got to stay below that white line until you get to that blue exit cone. And now Adam Lowe's there in third. Matt Mars there in a 4th. Eshelman there fifth. Chase Zilla back here in 6th. And it comes storming there in the corner 3 and 4. Still has that damage on the right side of that machine. I'm not sure how much that is affecting the turning ability of that 26. And we think Greco's now on pit lane, along with Uncle Tank exiting pit lane. Abaugh is still on pit road. Adam Lowe coming back around here, off turn number 4 onto the front stretch. Going to retake the lead as he comes back around Sage Greco, who's just now pulling off of pit road. So it's going to take him a moment to get up to speed. Adam Lowe storms down there in the 3 and 4. Sage Greco getting up to speed pretty quick here. He'll come down there through 3 and 4 himself. And down here off turn number 2. Down that back straightaway goes Sage Greco. He chases down Adam Lowe out there in front. Jeremy Eshelman there in 3rd. Matt Mars in 4th. They're coming to 26. No, sorry. 30 laps to go. Baugh not having a night he was wanting, has pulled it on the pit road. Trying to find the battles, but everybody's so spread out. I could see each and every individual 8 dots, 9 dots on your map there. The closest ones being the 37 and 26. The next closest is the 023 and the 5. Now they work there off turn number 4 as you're looking there at Brian Peters. Little bit of damage to his right front as well. Uncle Tank, as you're on board with him, currently 7th there in the corner number 1. Now he's battling on out there off of 2 down that back straightaway. Sage Greco coming there across through 1 and 2. I race for free prize. I think I would too, especially from Arby's. I love their curly fries. In the corner, 3 and 4. Ashelman's back here in 3rd. Matt Mars in 4th. Still trying to figure out what Matt hit with the center of that. I think he might have lost it getting on the pit road himself, but ended up tagging that inside wall. Got some damage there on the front and right side of that machine. You see that back quarter panel on the right side all crinkled up as well. Where he got slapped the back rear of that into the wall somewhere. Chase Zilla rolling around back there in the 6th straight now. Still trying to get that car to cooperate and get around the racetrack tonight. Seeing a few drivers here getting into that outside wall, either off of 2 or off of 4. The outside wall just sucking them in as they work there off the corner. Wait a moment. There, what happened? There we go. Jeremy Ashelman there in the 03. Sitting 3rd right now. 25 laps to go here at Texas. You're watching On the Pole from Fleeger Farm TV. Backstretch there, you're on board with Adam Lowe out of Chesterfield, Michigan. Currently 1st, Sage Greco. Trying to chase him down there in a 2nd. At 23, Uncle Tank and Ryan Peters switching positions there. Now we got the 37 of Bobby Watts getting there with Matt Mars. They're coming off turn number 2. Bobby Watt sits there in front of Matt Mars. Chase Zilla back there in 6th. Sage Greco sitting 2nd as he tries to get himself up there into the lead. That worked down that backstretch, slowly closing that gap. It's about a 2nd gap between first and second. 22 laps to go. Adam Lowe works there in the front. He knows he's got Sage Greco coming. Question is he got enough laps to hold him off? Hey, Jeremy Eshelman there in third place, driving at 03. Those top three, Lowe, Greco, and Eshelman, they've all had a great race tonight. They're right before pit stops. We're all battling each other really hard. Really great to see that here at FMA. And as typical for FMA, the Freedom Motorsport Alliance, and as typical for their races, caution-free. Great sportsmanship as well. Lap cars getting out of the way of the leaders when they need to. So, a lot of great racing here at FMA. Definitely check them out. And I do keep forgetting that I need to update that. Let me do that as I'm thinking about it. Keep forgetting to put this link in there so drivers that might want to get involved can. That's my bad there. We watch the battle here between Greco and Lowe heat up. Now they battle there off of corner number 2, down through the backstretch. And in front to back there right now, 17 laps to go. Hey, well, I'm there off the corner. Adam Lowe still hanging on to that top spot. That's Sage Greco closing in here. 15 laps to go. All right, so that has been updated for you all. Gather that to get into FMA if you are wishing. There is the updated link there in the description. Check that website out to join FMA and get involved in this great oval racing that they have here. And it is caution free here. Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. Hey, well, come down through the back stretch. Ryan Peters there in pit. Chase Silla back on pit road. He crashed. We'll take a quick look at it here. He seemed to bounce off that outside wall that time. Really took a hit. Coming there off the tri-oval. There we see St. Greco down there in the corner, 3 and 4. Jeremy Eshelman there in third. Bobby Watson fourth. Adam Lowe back here in first right now. Hanging on to it as Sage Greco is breathing down his neck. Eshelman back here a little ways. He comes there out of turn number 2. I'm sorry, turn number 4. Sage Greco and Adam Lowe coming out of turn number 2. as we got Eshelman going in to turn number 1. So they're about maybe a third of the track separated from one another. Maybe a quarter of the track. That's more like a third. More like a third. As you see, Sage Greco and Adam Lowe coming up there on the lap traffic. Keep an eye on this lap traffic here of Uncle Tank and Matt Mars. Going to single file out there. Give room to the leaders. No, don't spin it out there, Matt. The leaders are coming up behind you. You don't want to spin it out in front of them. And they'll take it to the high side and let Adam Lowe and Sage Greco by on the inside. Uncle Tank now has him coming up there on him, so he'll keep an eye on his rearview mirror, and he'll probably stick it to the high side to let them pass underneath. As Sage Greco and Adam Lowe battle it out there for the lead. As you're on board with Sage Greco, who's currently running second. Down there off turn number 4. Down across the stripe and into corner number 1. Adam Lowe, still your leader. Uncle Tank just shy in front of them. Running 6th here tonight. Down through that back straightaway. They got Jeremy Eshelman there in the 03. There's the 37. Bobby Watts, Ryan Peters. There in 5th. With Sage Greco there in 2nd. Adam Lowe in front. Hey, watch there. You see the 5 of Ryan Peters. Uncle Tank there in 6th. Matt Mars in 7th. They got Adam Lowe there in front. Still leading the race with Sage Greco not far behind. Maybe a quarter second. As you see, Adam Lowe catching up there to Uncle Tank. Hey, driver got 7 laps to go as the race winds down here at Texas. There's the 3rd place driver. Eshelman coming across the line. Bobby Watts there 4th. Ryan Peters there 5th. Uncle Tank 6th. Matt Mars 7th and a lap down. Has the right side of that machine all beat up along with the center of the grill there. Not sure who he went fighting with, but he definitely went fighting with a wall, in my opinion. Down in the corner, number 1 and 2. Adam Lowe, still your leader, with Sage Greco, the Oval King here at FMA, rolling down through the backstretch. Ahead here in 3 and 4. Adam Lowe looking to hold him off once again. 2nd race in a row here for Sage Greco, possibly to be held off from a win. He was held off Sunday night in the Xfinity Series. Might happen again here tonight. 5 laps to go. Adam Lowe still hanging on to that lead. Sage Greco is there, but does he have the momentum to get up there and battle for the spot? Laps are winding down here. He's still just running right there behind the leader. And he's going to make it exciting here as the laps wind down. We will have to see there. Just see Uncle Tank getting up there to the high side. Probably going to stay to the high side. No, he's going to let it drift down. Adam Lowe trying to figure out which way he wants to be. He got a little loose there off the corner. That allowed Sage Greco to get up there a little bit. Now Sage Greco runs a little bit higher line, running cut down there off corner number 4. And now you'll see them come back up there and get to the bumper of Uncle Tank. Will Sage Greco use Uncle Tank as a pick? We will see as he's now to the outside of Adam Lowe there through corner 1 and 2. Off corner number 2. Lowe back up in front of Sage Greco down through the backstretch. A 1/10 of a second gap between Adam Lowe and Sage Greco. They roll there through the corner. Adam Lowe's trying to make sure that he keeps enough room. 2 laps to go. Here's it's heating up here. Uncle Tank Not sure where to be with the leaders battling there behind them. Sage Greco on the high side, Adam Lowe to the inside. Adam Lowe's got a steep and stifled down there. Coming there in a turn at 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag. It's heating up. It's getting exciting. Adam Lowe out there in front. Sage Greco there in a second. Coming there in the corner number 1. Sage Greco dives it into corner number 1 as Adam Lowe stays low, trying to keep the run off the corner. Sage Greco getting the run there off the top side. Not enough. Adam Lowe back up in front of Sage Greco. Down here in the corner number 3 and 4. Final lap, final corner. Adam Lowe as your leader. Sage Greco looking to the outside. Coming there to the line. Who's it going to be? As they come up, almost touched. It does look like they touch a little bit. And it's going to be Adam Lowe getting the win here at Texas tonight in your John Dubai Cup Series. What a race to the line there. Great job by Adam Lowe and Sage Greco. As Jeremy Eshelman will come across there in a third. So Adam Lowe holding off the Oval King here at FMA. They get the win here tonight. So this point standing's really going to heat up here. As we were saying before, you can go back and listen to where they were. It is a tight points race. As you see, Adam Lowe getting that win here tonight out of Chesterfield, Michigan. Now here you got your victory race results. As victory goes to Adam Lowe in that number 58. Second going to Sage Greco, .008 behind. Jeremy Eshelman there in a third. Bobby Watson fourth. Ryan Peters fifth. Uncle Tank in sixth. Matt Mars in seventh. Chase Dillon there eighth. James LaFaw in ninth. Great job there. As you see, he's finally getting some burnout down there. The smell of burning rubber to end the race here tonight. Well, deserved win for Adam Lowe into number 58. Let's see here. Can we get with the drivers? Let's see. Can we get with Jeremy Eshelman? Good evening there, Jeremy. How's it going? You there? Oh, Joe, Jeremy's not there. All right, we'll get with Sage Greco then. Not sure what's going on with Jeremy. Good evening there, Sage. How's it going?
Adam, how we doing?
Doing fairly well. Yeah, doing fairly well. How? Let me see here. I think I got a setting screwed up. No, I don't. I don't know why it's hard for me to hear. I don't know.
Oh, no. Is it me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I heard you before. It just, I don't know. My hearing's been in and out the last week, so I don't know. Great job out there, and tough breaker. Just hasn't been your week here with FMA to pull off the victory, but I mean, you haven't given up on the race, that's for sure. You've been given quite the performances here.
Yeah, man. What was it? Last race it was a road course, so I just happy to finish that one. And this one, Adam, he ran a hell of a race, man. He was kind of they're like 5:10 to go. I was waiting for him to get around the lap car so we could start racing. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess we were like 2 to go, so we should start trying to work on them. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
No, you did a great job there tonight, and always exciting when the finishes are close like that. Bring some excitement to the stream for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was good. That was fun. Too bad, what's the name? Jeremy. He would have been up there with us, but I think he messed up on pit road.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened there with him. I know he ended up finishing third, but right before the pit stop cycles, the three of you were really putting on a great show.
Yeah, we were 3 wide there in the backstretch at one point. That's fun.
Yeah, it was definitely excellent racing to watch, and as always, never disappointed here at FMA. You got sponsor
Yeah,
shout-outs.
man.
Anybody
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
good.
thank for third place, or I'm sorry, second place tonight?
No, sir, sure don't.
Well, great job there, Sage, and we'll see you, I guess, in your next race, which will be Sunday night.
Yeah, man. We'll be there.
All right, we'll see you in the Xfinity Series, and I just looked at the points here in the in the Cup Series. It's kind of come down to it, I think.
Oh, really? I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah, you're second in points right now behind Ryan Peters. That was before tonight's race.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't. Where Ryan finished 5th? Yeah.
Yeah, he had 175 points. You had 172, and Chase is there in third in points with 159. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Oh, yeah, brother.
So good luck to you as the season progresses, and we'll see you Sunday night there, Sage.
All right, brother. God bless.
All right, I will get with Adam Lowe, your winner. Good evening there, Adam. How's it going?
It is going absolutely great tonight.
Man, how's it feel to stay ahead of Sage there at the end?
I feel like I definitely accomplished something tonight, being able to hold him off like that.
Well, you did a great job holding him off and getting the win. And, I mean, I know a couple weeks here now, we've had somebody in the chat kind of calling Sage the king here. And I wonder, but you kind of dethroned him a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with that. The way he runs and tears it up front. I mean, the way that first stage went, he didn't really get away. He got on the wall. I'm like, I might have a shot if I can get a good clean pit stop. And I was able to get a really good pit stop compared to him. And gapped him just enough that when he got to me, he couldn't quite get past me. So it just makes the victory that much sweeter to be able to race him like that, especially the last 20 laps.
Yeah, and it looked great on the broadcast as well. You know, anytime we can get drivers to battle it out that close at the end really does bring the excitement of the racing to a full finish here. And we can't thank the drivers enough for the clean racing and the sportsmanship that you guys show here at FMA.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be a part of it. It's nice to be able to run somewhere that you can run somebody super hard. And me and Sage definitely rubbed some fenders there over the last few laps, but it's all in good, clean racing. So it's definitely makes it worthwhile.
Well, you got any sponsor shout-outs? Anybody you want to thank for getting that victory tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife for letting me get on here tonight, and my sponsor, Colombo Properties.
Alrighty, well, great job there, and we'll see you in your next race there, Adam. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few weeks. I got to do my day job next week and go down to Daytona, so I'll see you in a few weeks.
Alrighty, well, have fun at Daytona. That's Adam Lowe, your victory winner here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this episode of On the Pole here from FFTV. And we sign off. We say good night. Thank you for watching.
Precision is our language. Creativity is our weapon. And perfection is the only option. brand, your image, elevated to a level that can't be ignored. This isn't just a wrap, it's a revolution. Regal Wraps and Designs, where power meets style, and style becomes unforgettable. At Regal Wraps and Designs, we don't follow trends, we set them. Every line, every finish, every detail is built to dominate. From flawless vehicle wraps to bold custom designs, we take your vision and redefine it. Seamless statements, artful accents, hues of harmony. We are Regal Wraps and Designs.